180.
First maximum of the day here on streaming board one goes the way of Josh Rock, who is looking very good here at getting an early breaker throw against Brett Claydon, who hasn't quite got out the traps here.
41.
Once again, doesn't need to entertain the prospect of the ball
92.
because Brett Claydon's scoring simply hasn't been there. He's not even half the score after 12 darts. Well, this is much better. It will put pressure on Josh Rock. 180 for Brett Claydon. But Rock looking at that same target he won leg one with. Now up for double eight.
24.
Wide of the mark.
Well, now that big shot does become impactful here for Brett Claydon. Gives him an opportunity. Gonna be one dart of tops.
52.
He needs more.
It feels like
Game
the kind
shot.
of game as Josh Rock hits double four. They're the kind of opportunities that Brett Claydon really needs to be taking, because Josh Rock doesn't really look in the mood for messing around.
No surprise to know they didn't take off.
140.
You say that. I mean, Luke Littler's first board was magnetic.
Very one-sided
25.
feel about this opening game here on board one.
It's yet another leg where Brett Claydon has thrown 12 darts and he's barely half the 501. You don't need to be a darts connoisseur to know that that's not going to cut the mustard at this level.
70.
Doesn't leave a finish there either. Josh Rock time on his hands, which is why he's gone for the treble 11.
25.
Something we're seeing a little bit more actually now, isn't it? Players opting to stay away from the 25 for the fear of hitting the bullseye.
$45.
Well, Brett Claydon is nowhere near, and Josh Rock is looking for a double break of throw.
Game
a 4-0
shot.
lead, and he duly takes it on double 10. This is too easy at the moment for the Northern Irishman, defending from 2 years ago.
And that'll be encouraging as well to the likes of Josh Rock, who's looking at
180.
breaking into that top 16 as well, when he doesn't really have one of those events where he's going to lose a lot of money in one big chunk.
100.
Could be starting his campaign here very well. Continuing
90.
this form where playing very, very well in the opening games.
$30.
Well, that visit kind of sums up Claydon's game. Josh Rock looks at double 16 for the match. Up for double eight.
63.
2 match darts have gone. He will get more.
Feels like just delaying the inevitable, really, doesn't it, there for Josh Rock?
60.
Claydon not even down to a finish.
It's on the wire. Double 2.
6.
Chasing it round, can't find it, can't get over the line. But he's quite fortunate here that Brett Claydon still, after 15 darts, not on a finish. But he is now.
85.
Quite fitting, really, that potentially Brett
Game
Claydon's
shot.
last start
At
went
the
into the
match,
5. Josh Rock, no messing about on double 1 this time. A very, very one-sided darting contest, as you can see. In the end, Josh Rock's average tumbled down towards sub-90, but Brett Claydon really struggled, only 68.79. The idea was right from Ian White there to bring the bullseye into play.
92.
Well, we talked about inexperience for Maximilian, but that was a very experienced visit there. Didn't chase down the ball. Leaves himself handy on the double
80.
16 for a level game and to keep this game going with throw.
He work it inside. He's had problems with that side of the board.
Game shot.
So this time manages double 16 via, I think there was a slight deflection, but he'll take that.
This is potentially the leg here that Ian White can really gain control of this one. Essentially broken the throw here in the scoring phase, the front 9. He's down to a
99.
finish. The only way Max can get down to one himself is by finding a Max.
See what you did there.
95. $60.
Well, Czerwinski has got to find the heavy artillery. Otherwise, he faces the prospects of being broken.
59.
Ian White will sense this now. 6 darts, 107 to break the throw, get full control of the match.
Ian White wants double top.
Game shot.
Gets it, plants it straight in the middle. Ton plus checkout for Ian White.
$137.
Needed that. Big find to get himself down to a finish. Would have run the risk of being right, stepping in and re-breaking that throw.
$48.
Ian White leaves a bogey number. Czerwinski can use this as a setup shot.
$95.
Does have a liking for the 19s. Seems to spend quite a bit of time down there. Leaves single to double.
55.
This for a level game.
Double six.
Game shot.
Don't think he meant that. Only he will know, but it's effective nonetheless. Double six taken. Going from the left side of the board to the right side. George Killington and Willie Borland both need one more leg against Victor Tingstrom and Wesley Plaisier, respectively.
54.
That leaves double 16.
78.
Those double 16s and double 8s have been fairly costly for Max. Yes, he's hit one of each, but he's had several opportunities at them.
He's going to get another opportunity here to
101.
take us the distance.
Game shot.
And we go all the way. Go to a last leg shootout. Having a good look at the scoreboard there, Ian White, assessing the situation. He'll be happy with what he sees, certainly when he looks up at the board.
100.
Sees his opponent only finding one treble. Ian White, 6 darts here from 191. Placing the second round against Josh Rock.
59.
Czerwinski should be looking to jump all over that. 140 would be golden.
140.
Great shot. Now then. And the diamond. Pop the old champagne cork. He's looking at 2 bulls and double 16.
And that facial reaction makes you think that he knows this needs to go. It's not going to go. So a great scoring leg here from Max. Down to a double after 12. And he's going to get 3 darts for the match and his first Pro Tour win.
96.
Ian White sets it up. Max Czerwinski wants tops. Now he wants double 10. And he does have a Players' Championship win on the board. It is a great day for Maximilian Czerwinski. He can finally say he has won one of these matches. It was a very tight contest throughout. There was some real signs of quality from Czerwinski. He went 7 darts into a 9 in leg number 2. He held his nerve. It was an excellent scoring leg to break Ian White's throw. This has been a good start from Darius.
$134.
Solid riposte. May need to incorporate the bull. 14 or treble. Middle of the board.
59.
Darius Labanauskas does not quite push the button, so 116 for Ricardo Pietreczko. Double four.
Game shot.
Likes that shot.
$98.
We'll never know if he would have gone for 170.
96.
Trims it down to 74. Ricardo in the second tier of seeded players. He's the 28th seed today.
95.
Double 16. Up for double eight.
Game shot.
Ooh, right in the bottom corner, but they all count.
Andrew Gilding opting to not come across this week, one of the late withdrawals. Currently not safe or confirmed for that world match play. So Pietreczko, an opportunity to try and close the gap on one of the players that has got a bit of a lead on him here. £6,000 between him and Andrew Gilding at the moment in the world match play order of merit. So
140.
he can get some wins this week. He could eat into that deficit. £1,000 on the line here against Darius Labanauskas in the opening round, but it's bullseye. Darius, hold on to his throw.
Game shot.
Oh, you cannot get more central than that. What a checkout from Darius Labanauskas, and no wonder Pikachu sportingly offers the fist bump.
Darius just feels like he's going through the
129.
gears here. 170 in the 12 darters really kicked him into action here now to challenge the throw of Pietreczko. He's going to get a handful of darts here to break the
79.
throw and give himself that advantage back.
Game shot.
Well, that will probably be more painful for Ricardo Pietreczko than the 170 because it is a break of throw. Begging for a 180.
180.
And he delivers.
$43.
Pietreczko looking much sharper. He seats Shanghai.
100.
Well, it's his first dart at a double in 4 legs, so it's something for Pietreczko to build upon.
$60.
Darius doesn't shave too much off that one. Gives himself lots of work to do should the opportunity present itself, but Pietreczko will be expecting and does. A little bit of a reaction there from Pietreczko. Shows that he was just starting to feel the squeeze from Labanauskas.
Trademark raise of the eyebrow from Pietreczko as he only walks away with 95. Labanauskas will get 2 at double 18.
$52.
Does not take advantage. He should be back, the way this game's gone. And he will be back. Ricardo is pretty furious at that first dart.
Yeah, I don't think he liked that one too well, did he?
90.
Bit of a flyer dart. Make sure of the big one. Smack bang in the middle.
5.
Can't find the double. That's 6 darts on Labanauskas from 61, and he's been unable to cash it in. Pietreczko, an opportunity he probably didn't expect, and this would be for a perfect time to break the throw.
Should be aiming for treble 16. Now double top.
Game shot.
Well, Ricardo Pietreczko, at one point in the middle part of this game, looked like he was on his way to being railroaded, but he's stuck in there. And now he's broken the throw. He's one leg away from winning. That is how quickly things can change in these short format games.
$98.
Looking more and more likely by the visit. Labanauskas needs to find a couple of trebles just to get down here. Could fill it up.
180.
Fabulous shot.
Labanauskas took this out earlier on in the game. Pietreczko won't reply with a match-winning shot here. Labanauskas a chance to save it, and now that 180's become a bit of a power play.
Treble 17. Leaves the bullseye. He's hit this once before. This would be even more significant.
90.
He can't repeat the magic trick. Could that be a fatal blow for Darius Labanauskas? He did sneak that second dart in the treble. Leaves double 16.
$80.
Can't find the double 16. Labanauskas options here to break the throw. Take us all the way.
9.
Doubles at the wrong time here for Labanauskas. Could have cost him this one. Pietreczko, 3 match darts.
Well, it's been a masterclass in bad timing from Labanauskas. We're near the end of the game. That's when he becomes wasteful on the outer ring.
Game shot.
And Ricardo Pietreczko is the punisher of Unlucky D, as you'd call him today. Did show some real quality throughout that contest, Darius Labanauskas. The fantastic 170, a real highlight.
Other Premier League players navigating their way past the opening stage.
$60.
Been quite frustrating so far for Rafferty. A lot of the darts are sitting on the top wire, which doesn't suit him. The way that his darts
87.
land in the board.
He sort of grips just past the balance point, doesn't he? More towards the point of the dart rather than the stem. So they just
40.
lay flat in the board. Something you don't tend to see with people who have a standard shaped flight, but it's all about the grip on the barrel. And Scott Williams has got a grip on this game. 2 breaks a throw, and he's halfway to victory. Occasions which you'll probably find quite disappointing. We'll have an opportunity, though,
134.
the back end of this week, the 2 Players' Championships events today and tomorrow, and then the European Tour qualifiers.
90.
You feel it's vital he gets in one of those, or if both, if he's got any aspirations of the match play.
He's got aspirations of a 170 checkout.
145.
You always feel it's likely with a player of Scott Williams' calibre. Rafferty looking to go one better. Fails on dart number 2. Leaves a better finish. Scott Williams has to burn a dart to get to a double. Steps across the oche for double 8.
Game shot.
And there it is. Scott Williams with another break of throw.
What that's going to do is that's going to give you crossovers where you're going to be in events like the World Championship, the Grand Slam of darts.
180.
And then when you've got to start qualifying from them through a different pool of players, gets a little bit trickier, and you feel like you're stepping backwards, even though you're still moving forwards.
60.
Well, 2 more contrasting visits you could not wish to see. Scott Williams a 6, followed by a maximum from Nathan Rafferty, who wants double top. Another
34.
break of throw. It's not going to come as yet. However, there's nothing that Williams can do on 2, 3, 4.
$64.
For another
Game shot.
breaker throw within this game. Now outside the top 16, Michael Smith, and down to world number
140.
20.
$94.
Gets the sums right. Comes down to leave 160. However, this has been a super leg from Scott Williams.
72.
It doesn't end in a dozen darter. But he will be coming back.
134. Game shot.
Well, it was a good readjustment from Williams because the first dart served as no marker at all. Ryan Searle and Willie Borland and Michael Flynn and Titus Karnik getting underway.
They'll both see it as an opportunity, won't they?
95.
Because Karnik would probably have been expecting to have played Michael van Gerwen in that one. Michael Flynn. Big upset victory in the opening round, but this is tops on Nathan Rafferty.
63.
Who have continued the comeback, but Williams needs to be perfect.
Treble 16 would have left double top.
121.
Has left double 12 as an insurance policy, but Nathan Rafferty is now looking at double 10.
Game shot.
And it's only a hold of throw. Scott Williams has just got to focus on this leg.
Now Scott Williams with a little bit of a cushion. 60 points plus these.
135.
Well, sometimes you've no idea where Williams is going to go, but
96.
it was an effective shot to get him down to 110. And he's going to have 6 darts to seal victory. Double top.
90.
Would have been a very Scott Williams way to win it, but fear not, he's coming back.
May get another 6.
41.
41 not really sufficient.
Game shot. And
Scott
match.
Williams,
Scott Williams.
no trouble, no drama on double 10. A decent enough performance from Shaggy against Nathan Rafferty. A win's a win.
5.
Opting to go for a more standard setup rather than the slim flights laying the darts down, giving him more
82.
traditional angle of entry.
$58.
A good start here from Nico Springer.
134.
Ideal checkout combination. There's just the one treble required to leave one of the more popular doubles, and your 2 darts at one of the big power plays.
Game shot.
But no drama there for Raymond van Barneveld. Breaks the throw of Nico Springer in.
$42.
Treble 19 would have left him double 16.
93.
These are the chances Nico Springer needs to be taking, certainly against the Barneveld throw. Double 18 to get the Ranchi to throw back, and that's a big finish there for Nico Springer. You can see the reaction for Barneveld. Will feel like he's seen it all before. could see he was
100.
thinking about it. Little reaction, little flicker of emotion on the face. It's not just, can you get the 9-darter, it's who against.
105. 180.
Picking up the pace and picking up the quality here on board one. Barneveld's done a little wrong here, just missing 1 dart there at the end of the leg for a 12-darter. But a
Game
touch
shot.
of quality there for Nico Springer. 11-darter. Breaks the throw straight back. Good thinking there for Nico.
128.
25 would have left him the big fish. Good board management. Something we're seeing more so
57.
in the game, certainly towards the starter legs.
$65. $94.
Double 10.
75.
Just pulls it a touch low. 2 opportunities there to put himself a leg away from the match. Barneveld now, just the 1 treble. Doesn't find.
56.
Many opportunities for Barneveld here, but it's a game that feels like it's all been about Nico Springer right now.
3.
But you've got to make it pay. You've got to take those chances.
Game shot.
The chances go the way of Barneveld, and that pattern continues. More breaks a throw.
$97.
This for the match.
$59.
Well, the power scoring here for Springer's giving the luxury.
138.
He's got the opportunity, he's got the time.
$56.
Well, 1 match start come and gone now for Nico Springer. He's going to have to wait for more. Nice clean finish there for Barneveld. A confidence builder and a confidence shatterer. Potentially for Nico Springer. 5 big power trebles here. Average just
100.
goes over the 95 mark. Quality leg.
174.
Quality this from Nico Springer. 9 darts thrown, he's on the double. He's going to have some time. He's got 6 darts here to get the job done.
57.
And to pick up a victory against the 5-time champion of the world, Raymond van Barneveld.
No score.
But he needs it. He needs the time. That is now 4 match darts that have come and gone for Nico Springer. This time,
105.
Barneveld breathing down his neck, hoping for a chance at the 130.
14.
And he's going to get an opportunity. The missed doubles here adding up for Springer. He was down to a double after 9 darts. Bullseye for a steal.
Game
What
shot.
a dart. What a finish there from Raymond van Barneveld. Springer will be cursing. Be a player that Springer has been growing up watching. But back-to-back 180s puts him down again. The scoring power is incredible here for Nico Springer. 9 darts thrown down to 81. We've been here before.
140.
We've been in this situation. Can he now cross the line? Options. Gives him the full respect. Double 13. Another
55.
missed match dart. And this would be painful if Barneveld can find the big 161 it's on.
137.
Well, he's there. He's left the pressure. Can Springer hold it together for one more dart? He's opted to split. And he just cannot get over the line. Raymond van Barneveld for a steal. Last start in hand, and that one's going to hurt so much more because Springer were probably thinking he's going to get an opportunity to come back. The scoring power was incredible for Springer, but he just could not get over the line. In the end, 10 mismatched darts. He could have won it 5-3, he could have won it 5-4. In the end, he loses it by 6 legs to 5. It's Raymond van Barneveld who moves through to the last 32. Winner will play Raymond van Barneveld in the last 32, the board final. And right now,
99.
looking very likely that's going to be Martin Lukeman. Raising the eyebrows, an ironic surprise for Hempel.
140.
Tops for a double breaker throw and a 3-0 lead. Martin Lukeman just had to resist an average of 66.86 from Jules van Dongen. It's not much more here from Hempel.
54.
Needs to find something and needs to find something fast. That not leave him a finish.
61.
For even more control, for even more comfort.
Game shot.
Just taking this one out of canter here, Martin Lukeman. It's been a good start to the year for Florian Hempel. Certainly earned himself a fair few
96.
pounds in the pocket and helps out his ranking position. There's just nowhere near it here. Nothing happening.
21.
Martin Lukeman, you feel's got all the time he needs. Feels when does he cross the line?
74.
Leaves it handy. The brain fog kicking in here with Hempel.
100.
Opting to start on the treble 20s on 306, but Martin Lukeman to get the job done. It's been very, very comfortable for Lukeman. It's been a comfortable
Game
day.
shot in the match. Martin
Comfortable
Lukeman.
victory in the opening game against Jules van Dongen, and he's followed that up against Florian Hempel, who just couldn't get anything going there. Martin Lukeman, comfortable, clear passage through with a 6-0 victory, and now we'll go get ready to take on the 5-time champion of the world, Raymond van Barneveld, in the last 32.
Going for the full pronunciation of gimme there as well. Give me. I like it.
41.
It's unconventional, but I like it.
Well, I don't have too many in my vocabulary, see, so I've got to use them all.
180.
Well, good on you. Good on Gerwyn Price. 180 to leave 41 after 9. Wow.
140.
Explain that one to me, Matt.
He just thinks the leg's gone, doesn't he? Doesn't expect Gerwyn Price to
Game
miss, and he
shot.
doesn't. A solid start there for Price, an 11 darter. Not much you can do against that.
Started so well, that visit. Ended pretty tamely.
96.
In for a double breaker throw here, Gerwyn Price. Looking very, very solid in regards to his approach, offering no opportunities.
83.
Finding the treble every single visit. If he does that here, he'll get a dart at the ball for a 3-0 lead.
That is
Game
3
shot.
legs on the spin, all completed in 11 or 12 darts. This is top-level Gerwyn Price. Didn't work out for Michael van Gerwen, did it? And lives 7 minutes away, went out in round 1.
180.
That might change things in this leg. He's staying on the 20s. He is.
100.
Took a gamble, kind of paid off. Treble 19. Not found, would have left double 10. But he does
97.
leave tops. Peter Wright, decision to make. Treble 19 for double, or he may start on the bullseye.
He's just hit the double 19, so there should be no fears down there for him. Opting to go the more safer road.
Wow. Can he thread it through? Oh, he
Game
can!
shot.
Gerwyn Price was stood there shaking his head at the back of the booth as Peter Wright lined up the bullseye. He has broken the Iceman's throw, and we have gone from thinking Gerwyn Price might break every record known to man to thinking he's not nailed on to win this game now.
$139.
Sort of get the feeling that we're not going to get the same situation as last year where we had lots of different winners. Seems like the seeds are performing a little bit more at the start of this year.
140.
Sort of new Pro Tour winner every week last year, wasn't there, for the first half of the season, to say the least?
138.
Well, certainly Gerwyn Price has said he's going to be playing in everything. He is not. You're not going to get him off the dartboard. He is hungry. He wants to compete. He wants to win. Oh, Peter Wright, had he pinned another treble 19, he'd have had a dart at the bullseye. But Gerwyn Price missed a dart to win the last leg. He may only get 1 here.
Game shot.
That's a big moment and a big exchange there. Gerwyn Price, 1 dart in hand, or Peter Wright would have been coming back there to level the game, and he would have had the advantage of throw going into the end of the match.
Well, doppelganger leg this so far, but I don't think Gerwyn Price will be aiming to follow Peter Wright here.
40.
Well, the start and potentially the end of this game for Gerwyn Price has
100.
been exceptional. Match-saving opportunity here for Peter Wright. Not going to go. Gerwyn Price for another 4-visit leg.
86.
To win it 6-3. Double 16. To finish it like he started.
Game
That's
shot.
exactly what
And
he's
the
done.
match,
It is
Gerwyn
an
Price.
unbelievably good display from Gerwyn Price. Peter Wright battled manfully to try and stop him. Look at that. He's averaged 95, not missed a dart at double, Peter Wright. But Gerwyn Price has obliterated him. Stopping the Iceman in that one is like trying to stop the setting of the sun. Impossible job. Price through. And still won a title.
Yeah, I think he just tinkered more with the pace, didn't he? The throw looked
60.
very, very similar, certainly in regards to all the key fundamental elements in regards to what makes him him. It's just tinkering a little bit with the pace, which is more of a mental aspect. Because a lot of the time people like to throw quick because it gives them less thinking time.
2 tops. There's 1, that looks inviting, and
Game
he
shot.
finds it with the second dart. Callan Rydz takes the opening leg, just to hold a throw, though.
$60.
No punishment there for James Wade. Does get down to the easier finish of the 2, requiring just the 1 treble for a poke at the ball.
$58.
Double chance shot. Second chance to get that treble 19. Doesn't take it.
54.
Gets the treble, 2 at tops. And he
Game
pins
shot.
double top for the 3rd time in this match. Double-double finish in the opening leg. Pins it first time of asking here. True. But he has looked quite good when we've seen him so far this year. Oh, but
180.
Rydz, this is so good. 2nd maximum of the leg is 5th of the game. 2nd time he's hit 2 in a leg. And if you're going to hit 2 180s in a leg, do them against your opponent's throw. He's done that
45.
twice in this game.
Well, you normally say James Wade's the player who does the right things at the right times.
58.
This one, Callan Rydz, James Wade, just left scraps. 170 in the last, 157 here. Getting nowhere near this performance
60.
of Callan Rydz.
Well, when you're playing one of the greatest finishers this game has ever seen, it's a good idea to limit his opportunities at double.
Game
And
shot.
so far, with 6 legs played, Callan Rydz has only allowed James Wade 1 dart at double. Brilliant couple of visits to start the leg from James Wade, but he has 1 poor visit, and Callan Rydz leaves himself
87.
pretty handy. Wade needing miracles here, and they are beyond him.
80 scored, 65
I thought, bit of a cruise victory here for Callan Rydz.
130.
Are we expecting at least a match start here?
Double 16. Callan
Game
Rydz
shot.
has
And the match,
blasted
Callan
James
Rydz.
Wade off the board to move through to the quarter-final stages. The Riot is just consistently averaging around that 99 mark for the day. He has done it again. Strong start to this one from Dobey. Leaves 81 after 9. Not really been in too much bother so far today, Chris Dobey.
180.
Ratajski does what he needs to get down to a finish, but he's still 2nd favourite for the leg. Does it force him to go for the 12s? It does. Now the ball.
56.
Well, the maximum from Ratajski forced Dobey into that. Oh, double 12. How
Game shot.
about that from Krzysztof Ratajski? 180, 141 out. Sportingly acknowledged by Chris Dobey, but I doubt he'll be particularly impressed. Oh,
76.
well, he's playing on the 19s because the 95 leaves a finish, but you do have to get your darts to stick in the board. Little opening for Dobey to potentially break back.
57.
It's not great.
$42.
I'm not seeing darts like that from these two in the early stages of this game. Oh, does he? You've got to go for it. Ratajski's just taken a 141. He does
Game
go
shot.
for it and he does pin it. What a mad start to this. No fist bump, but a lovely little nod from the Polish Eagle there. His 1st Players' Championship title, his 2nd PDC title. He'd already won a UK Open qualifier early on in the year. And backed up by winning the next day as well. Went back to back. His excellence through 2018 got him onto the PDC Tour.
131.
Gone on to win a whole load more titles. Semi-final of the match play, of course. Right up there in the rankings, but unseeded
60.
here today. And that score of 60 leaves him vulnerable. Stays there, leaves the ball. Oh, run.
Game shot.
Well, he didn't show a great deal of urgency. It wasn't even clinging on. It was just resting in the bullseye. Well, he's shaking his head there, though, because he thinks that he should be hitting the treble 20 every dart. He must be feeling $1 million.
22.
Which is even more in zloty.
$100. $85.
Ratajski doesn't look like he's got the answer today. But not many would to this kind of display. No need to go to the 12s this time. Leaves double 16. Pins double 16. 12 darter. This is a rout to set up from.
140.
Even the Max wouldn't have got Ratajski to a finish. So set it up, take it out, move through to the semis. That's the plan for Dobey.
94.
Bullseye was an option there. He's gambled and got the treble, so it's worked out quite nicely for Ratajski, but it may be irrelevant. Straight in the bull. Straight in double 16, and that is an unbelievable display from Chris Dobey. He was brilliant when he beat Ratajski last year on the Euro Tour, average 111. That was even better. Look at that, 75% on doubles, 113.5 average. It is the biggest average of the day. It featured a 164 checkout. In fact, that's the one that got him started, and he did not stop until he was done with the Polish Eagle. Dobey will sense an opportunity here.
$97.
Came down for the treble 19 and got it to leave himself a 2-darter.
$130.
Double 12. Chris Dobey back on level terms. Nice finish.
Just I think our referee, there was a pause there because he pulled the microphone out of its cable. Let's see the score. Was saying it. You couldn't hear it.
139.
Bullseye.
Game shot.
Callan Rydz, you are on fire today, son.
Even if he has turned a corner, he is up against a man who outperformed literally everybody else in these floor events last year.
177.
Poison Chalice of the #1 seed, though, because he was beaten by Nathan Aspinall in round 1 at Minehead.
Yeah, and Nathan Aspinall never wins games at Minehead, not since he won the UK Open, so that's doubly. Oh, hang on. Hang on.
180.
Callan Rydz, not for the first time today, produces 2 perfect visits to start the leg.
60.
Seven darts, too much to ask.
75.
Slack last dart, but unless Dobey hits a maximum, he's not going to get to a finish. Or as good as a maximum. 171 would leave the big fish.
133.
Oh, just dragged that low. Went for the 14, dragged it into the 11, so he's going to have to tidy this up.
37.
And I suppose the added... It's not even a... It's a bonus that he can go to double 16, which he'd probably prefer to tops. But to be honest,
81.
with the way he's playing today, Callan Rydz looks like he can hit anything. Can he hit this? Yes, he can. No fuss whatsoever. 13 darter, 3-2. Everything going with throw in this one.
$92. $90.
He's more than 200 points in front. Rare signs of slackness from Dobey.
44.
Double top. That is an 11 darter, and Callan Rydz is in charge of this semi-final.
$180.
Dobey looking for an instant break back. 180 won't leave a finish. But it will get him 180 points closer to the target.
Finding it in the minute, Chris Dobey. Look at that, 180, 170. What a leg of darts.
122.
What a leg of darts.
Game shot.
Superb stuff. Eventually pins the double 12 darter. Breaks straight back.
And so has Callan. It couldn't be, could it? Surely not. Bullseye for Chris Dobey. Just wide of the mark. It's as close as you like.
Oh, this match could be decided by this. Look at this. Oh, Callan Rydz. They both missed the ball for the 170 in consecutive visits. Now it's about who tidies it up. Dobey looking for the break and the lead in this game. No,
17.
one outside, one inside. Will he get a better chance to take the lead in this match?
Different route for Callan. 17 for double four. That works out very nicely for him. Only a hold of throw, but in some way it will feel like a break. Another man looking vulnerable is Nick Kenny. Jelle Klaasen leads 5-3.
180.
That might have calmed the Dobey nerves down somewhat.
180.
The Dobey nerves may just have reappeared.
He'll get one dart at double 16. It's
35.
not enough. Missed doubles from Chris Dobey. Accosting him here. He could have led 5-4. He could have pulled it back to 5-all, but he is 6-4 down. Callan Rydz on the brink of reaching his first final for 18 months. Yeah, missing the 170 will hurt, but not as much as not tidying up to 25. And that one dart at double 16 in the previous leg for the 67 could cost him. He's not out of this, of course.
180.
But he might be in a very short space of time. It's another maximum for Rydz. He's at 23 so far today.
96.
Starting on the 19s. Two tops. There's one. And he
59.
cannot find the other match dart missed by Callan Rydz. Can Dobey save himself?
Treble 19. Has to hit it. Now the bullseye. There's a nod from Rydz. He knew Dobey was going to pin that. And this brilliant semi-final continues. What a skin-saving shot that could be from Chris Dobey. He still throws quick, but it's not quite as frenzied as it was.
Yeah, it was ridiculous. I'll tell you what else would be ridiculous.
74.
Winning the match with this.
Ridiculous, you say. 170.
145.
He's missed it again. This is laughably good in Rosmalen.
Ooh, he's not going two balls. He's going to try and find his way through to the treble 20, which he does tops. 6-all. What a game. What a game. Dobey and Rydz, the two best mates, knocking lumps out of each other, and it will come down to one leg. Can Dobey back up that max? Oh, this would be just mad. Oh, 4 perfect darts to start the last leg decider. 5 out of 6 perfect. And Chris Dobey might steal this away. Having survived a dart to lose 7-4 and a dart to lose 7-5, he's stolen the darts. He's favourite for this game. What an extraordinary contest.
100.
It's only a one treble visit, though.
It's fair to say that this game does not deserve a loser. But that shot from Callan Rydz might confirm his status as the loser. Dobey's going to play it safe. Double 5 for a place in the final.
80.
Misses it by the width of a wire.
This has to be perfect. There is no margin for error. And he cannot get it started. And Callan Rydz is furious that he's let this one get away from him. He puts himself in a position to win it if Dobey misses. But Dobey does not miss. That is why he was a #1 in the world on the floor last year.
And he'll feel he's got a chance here, but as you mentioned, Chris Dobey made this environment his own. 5 finals he reached on the Pro Tour last year, and he won 3 of those.
145.
He's making an ominous start to this one on an 11 darter against the darts.
36.
Double top for an immediate break of throw for Chris Dobey. The signs are ominous for Jelle. He's already in a very perilous position looking forwards, but this marks a great start to the year. He lost in round 1 in both Players' Championship tournaments last week. Mid-80s averages as well in defeats to Tavis Dudney and Andrew Gilding.
59.
And it's not been stellar from Jelle today.
89.
But he's done enough. In fact, his highest average was in the semi-final win over Nick Kenny.
In that semi-final, he actually went 2-0 down before putting a bit of a rally together. And it could be the same pattern of play here.
Game shot. $93.
I suppose even when things aren't going right, you just got to cling on, keep yourself in striking range.
43.
Even that score of 43 doesn't
99.
hurt Dobey too much.
No, he's already done the damage in this leg. 6 starts here at 141 if he needs them.
83. $60.
Double top for Dobey.
Game
Back
shot.
on form, back on song.
$140. $98.
Well, this is much improved from Jelle Klaasen.
$47.
Leaves tops after 12. How much pressure will Chris Dobey apply? Wants to fill it up. Would have left himself double 18.
Game
However,
shot.
it matters not. Jelle Klaasen.
$54.
To re-establish the 2-leg lead.
37.
It's that target again. Tops. Doesn't go this time for Chris Dobey.
73.
Doesn't go for Jelle Klaasen either. He's digging in as the Dutchman. He'll need to dig in some more.
$60. $39.
Pretty wayward. This could be a decisive blow. chooses double 16
Game
and
shot.
reaps the rewards. Chris Dobey is 6-3 up. He's 2 legs away, and it's a break of throw. Jelle Klaasen's race might soon be run.
To the 5 means he needs a treble.
82.
Finds one on the 19s to leave himself an opportunity to win this match.
134.
To win in style. Begging for a bedfellow. It doesn't come.
100.
Same sort of equations earlier for Klaasen. 1 treble. Yeah, dart at the double. He chooses tops. This
shot.
time he finds it. Keeps himself in the game. An important holder throw. That's 1. Jelle Klaasen really got to buy into that philosophy right now.
44.
Well, it's a shocker of a visit, just when you thought Jelle Klaasen may be in charge of this 12th leg.
100.
Not in charge anymore.
But he is within
140.
range should Chris Dobey not be able to take this 80 out for the match.
For the title.
Game shot.
Is there any surprise in seeing Chris Dobey win a Players' Championship title? The man to beat last year, the #1 seed at Minehead, has gone and won today.